Are you pregnant? To just stop trying to be friends and just like move on. And as a woman, I don't appreciate that. I'm not gonna answer that. But then I thought, in my head in that time, it's just like, no way is this a real question. Okay, soulmates, we have moved this party to the kitchen because I need to eat something. So I'm just gonna grab a small snack and we're gonna get through the rest of these questions. Let me grab something really quickly, actually. You know what, I should probably read a question. How many siblings do you have? Are you the youngest? I actually have 6 siblings. And I am the baby on my mom's side. So my mom has 4. Yeah, my mom has 4, my dad has 2. And I'm the baby on my mom's side of the family. And I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters. So we have a pretty big family. I'm very close to my family. I'm very close to my brothers and sisters. It's just how my mom raised us. Like my mom was very big on like, your brothers and sisters will have your back no matter what. They are your best friends. And so I grew up that way. My brothers and sisters are actually my best friends. If you had one superpower in the world, what would it be? That's a really good one. If I had one superpower in the world, what would it be? I would say teleportation. Like I would love the power of just like popping up wherever, whenever. And yeah. Yep. I think my biggest fear is like being away from my family, something happening and me not being able to get there in time. So I would love to just like snap a finger and be somewhere else. Also, because traveling, I mean, hello, if I could snap my finger and be in the Maldives right now, that would be just perfection. Do you see yourself having children? How many? Yeah, I see myself having children. I think I would make a great mother someday. How many? Maybe 2 kids. I want to have 2 kids. If I can have more, then I'll have more, but I think I'll be happy with at least 1 or 2. What's my height? I'm 5, I'll say 5'4". I'm gonna give myself that inch because I know my hair gives me that inch. If I go to the doctor, they're gonna tell me I'm 5'3", but they're just lying. I'm 5'4". I feel that, I'm 5'4". When do you see yourself getting married and what age? I do not have an age that I would like to get married or see myself being married. Do I want to get married? I mean, if that's something that the person I'm with needs to do, then, you know, I have no problem getting married, but it's definitely not like a crazy want or need on my part. I don't know. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'm cool with that. I mean, that's just me. What age, I don't know, what type of girl are you? I'm a guy's girl, for sure a guy's girl. I have a lot of guy friends. I could easily be one of the guys, for sure. But I'm also a girl's girl. Like, me and my girlfriends have the best time. I love cheering women on. I love supporting them. I just love women in every single way, so I'm a girl's girl as well. I don't think I'm a high maintenance girl, but I can come off that way. Like when people meet me, they'll think I'm high maintenance, but I wouldn't say I'm high maintenance at all. So I don't think so. I'm a girly girl, at the same time a tomboy. I don't know, I'm so many things. It's probably confusing you guys, so we're gonna skip to the next question. How do you heal? Well, that's a good one. How do I heal? I think I heal through isolation. Like, I'm that person that I need to, like, take time to lick my wounds, and then I'll come around when I feel better. I'm so used to being, like, the happy one, the one that's cheering everyone on. So when I'm, like, really going through something and I'm struggling to, like, put a smile on my face, I just don't want to, like, bring that heavy energy and put someone else down. So I, like, avoid everyone, and I just, like, close to myself, have real moments with myself, and then just lick my own wounds. And then I come around when I'm, like, good, you know. What type of music do you vibe to? Oh, okay. I love Jamaican music, Caribbean music. I like to whine. I love to dance. Always listening to reggae. Always listening to Zouk. I love obviously Afro beats. That's also something I listen to all the time. I love gospel music. I'll just like wake up to gospel music. I'll have gospel music playing in the background for everything. And I also love like instrumental music. Yeah, like I love like saxophone music and stuff like that. So I'm all over the place with my music. Kind of like my personality, you know? What is your opinion on role reversal? Ooh, you guys are getting political with me. Okay. Well, I'm a woman. So no one should be telling us what to do with our bodies. That's just period. I just don't believe in that. So I definitely think that it's a war on women. Yeah, I don't think anyone should have a say on what we choose to do. And I think that that's a huge responsibility. I'm a huge believer of men are not the ones that get trapped with children, women are. And so to take that away from us, it's wrong. And you're waging war on us. And as a woman, I don't appreciate that. And I just don't agree with it. And whoever chooses to take that route, I don't judge. And it doesn't mean I necessarily agree. It's their body, it's their choice. That's just point blank, period. And it's not your life, it's not your problem. Do you have any insecurities? Yes. Of course I have insecurities. I'm a human being. If you come across someone who tells you they don't have any insecurities, it's a lie. It's just a lie. So, yeah, I think we all have some sort of insecurities, whether it's physical or not. But yeah, I have insecurities for sure. Pet peeves. Pet peeves is people who are rude. That is a real pet peeve of mine. I just cannot stand rude people. I don't think anyone ever has a reason to be rude. Like if that's your personality, that's a pet peeve to me. Like being around like heavy negative energy, I can't do it. It literally kills my soul. So it's definitely a pet peeve. Like if I ever go out with someone and like they're rude to the waitress or I don't know, any kind of situation like that, I just pet peeve, hate to see it, will not go out with you again type thing. Are you pregnant? Am I pregnant? I mean, you know, I'm fat. No, I'm not pregnant. I'm a bigger girl. A big girl? Well, I don't know if I want to consider myself a big girl. I definitely am a bigger girl. I'm not pregnant, nor do I plan on getting pregnant anytime soon. Okay? All right. How many languages do you speak? I speak English, Portuguese, Spanish, and Creole. So 4. What does your necklace symbolize? Good question. So I have, it's a couple of chains and they tangle up together. I kind of ended up liking it because I don't know. That's just me. That's how I am. I like messy things. I like things that are not perfect. So this is a cross for my religion. And then this is an E. My best friend gave it to me for Elli. And then this heart inside of it has my grandmother's picture in it. My grandmother passed away and she was my world. And so my family got me this, specifically my sister, to remind me that she's always with me. And so I always have this on me. Okay, on to the next. Is that, oh wait, no, I already did that. Are you scared or nervous for this new journey on YouTube? Yeah, I would be lying if I said I wasn't. You know, any journey is kind of scared, but you do it anyways. So, I am nervous. You know, there's a lot of people that when you step into the spotlight, they try to come for you for whatever reason, or dim your light, or whatever it may be. So it's a scary thing to put yourself out there, to put yourself in a position to be judged and to be torn apart. It's a scary thing, but you know, you do it anyways, because you shouldn't let fear stop you from doing something, anything. You mentioned previous long-term relationship. What's the best way to heal and move on? Yeah, I think I might do a video on like my past relationships. I don't know. Maybe that's not something I'll do actually. But let me say this. Take advice with a grain of salt, always. Because what works for someone might not work for you, okay? So take that in mind when you ask people for advice. They could only give you advice based on where they stand, okay? So my personal experience, I was with someone from when I was a teenager to well into my adult life. And we shared a very long, beautiful life together. And moving on from that relationship, I would say if I could give you any advice, it would be to do just that. Move on. Often when a breakup happens, there's like, you're losing a love, but you're also losing your best friend. You're losing a partner. You're sometimes losing someone that you've invested like financially in, have ties, so many other things that come into that. So you're not just losing a love. That's a lot of loss at once. And what people often do is they try to maintain a friendship to kind of keep some sort of a tie, a connection to that person. But if you do that, in my experience, you're prolonging your heal, and you're just like dragging the process of moving on. And that's just me. That's what happened in my situation, and that's the lesson I took from it. And when we finally decided to just stop trying to be friends and just like move on, we were able to give each other space and do exactly that. And then we were able to have a friendship years down the line. And so that was helpful for me. So if I could give you any advice, it's truly, doesn't matter how much it hurts, you're gonna go through it. It's gonna be painful, but just rip the Band-Aid and just put up that wall and remove that person from your life for your own sanity, for your own healing, and for your own process. And then once you've overcome your process, you could come back and build some sort of a relationship. I don't think it should be a close friendship, because once you love someone, you will always have love for that person. It might not be romantic, but sometimes things can get confusing when dealing with love, right? So I would say definitely keep boundaries, and yeah, and just be graceful with yourself. Give yourself time. You know, I don't think we're very graceful with ourselves at times. We're very hard on ourselves. So it's okay if it's taking you time, but just be honest with yourself and make sure that you're not being selfish, and that you're taking actions to truly allow that person to move on, at the same time allowing yourself to move on as well. Okay? That's my advice to you, my little soulmate. How do you keep your inner peace? I think I just always come back to myself. I always remind myself that this is my life and I'm in control. Nothing is happening to me, things are happening for me. So what lessons do I need to take from a situation? What do I need to learn? I try to take something from everyone, because everyone has something to offer you. And I'm not talking monetarily, I'm talking about like who they are and what they could teach you, right? Don't ever think you're the smartest person in the room. So always be open to learning, open to everything. So yeah, that's how I keep my peace. I just try not to be a victim of anything or anyone. And I also set boundaries to be able to keep that peace. And I keep the focus on myself. Like when things get tough and I'm faced with a situation where it's like I'm struggling with my peace, I just shut things off, shut things out, and then I just preserve that peace. I go into a space that gives me peace. So I paint, I draw, I read, I have a girls' night out, I have a day to myself. I go to the pool and spend like the whole day there. Whatever it takes to just bring me just zen and like happiness, something that brings me joy, that's what I focus on, and I just keep my peace that way. I hope that helps. I don't know. Would you consider getting a pet anytime soon? No. No pet, no dogs, nothing at all. I don't want to take care of anything or anyone. Hence why I don't want children right now. I'm just in a really selfish place in life, and I just don't have the time. And so I think it would be extremely selfish for me to get a pet knowing I don't have the time to dedicate to them, or a child. So maybe when I move past the stage of life I would be open to it, but right now I just love waking up for myself, doing for myself, and the person I'm with, and that's about it. That's as far as I'm gonna stretch myself right now. How do you stay grounded and positive? I don't know. That's a good question. How do I stay grounded and positive? Again, I just think, life is hard enough. And so you can be a light in this world. Why choose to be anything else? That's how I stay positive and I stay grounded. I remind myself that this world does not revolve around me, but I do impact this world. And so just being mindful and just knowing that things always work out, things are gonna be okay, and yeah, just keep your eyes on the things that make your heart happy, because you only live once. I'm so stuffy, guys. I'm so sorry. This cold is lasting the longest it's ever lasted. Have you ever dated outside of your race? Dalvin is the furthest from my race I've ever dated. The man I was with was Cape Verdean. The woman I was with was also Cape Verdean. I don't count high school flings or whatever. I'm counting like adult relationships. And then anything in between that has been like an African man or woman of some sort. So Davin is African American. That's, I think, the furthest. I usually stick to African. Yeah. So I don't know why. I don't do it intentionally. It's just honestly what I'm attracted to. So yeah. That's that. Am I an introvert or an extrovert? I would say naturally I'm an introvert, but socially I'm extroverted, if that makes sense. In social settings, I'm an extrovert. Like, I'm chatty, I'm friendly, I'm getting to know people, I'm open, whatever. But naturally, I'm an introvert. Like, after I socialize, I need to be by myself. I enjoy being alone. How did your last relationship end? Are you still friends with your ex? That's a topic for actually another video. But yes, I'm friends with all my exes. You know, not close friends, but we're all friends. Aside from necessities, one thing you couldn't live without. Aside from necessities, one thing I could not live without is definitely mouthwash. That is just one thing that I absolutely need. Like, I'm not okay if I don't have mouthwash. I don't know why. That's just how I am. Mouthwash is my thing. Like, I need it. What kind of genre do you like, movies and shows? I like romance. I love anime. I love to watch Korean rom-com and Korean dramas. And just like a lot of Asian shows for some reason. I just love that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Are you tender-headed? Is that why you don't untangle your hair? Okay. I have to say, when I got this question, I actually bursted out laughing to the point where I had tears. Are you tender-headed? Is that why you don't untangle your hair? And I was like, I'm not gonna answer that. But then I thought, in my head in that time, it's just like, no way is this a real question, right? But then I thought, what if it is? What if this person genuinely wants to know because maybe their hair texture is completely different than mine? So I decided I was gonna answer this question and answer it honestly. So, are you tender-headed? No, I'm not. Is that why you don't untangle your hair? No, it is not. And I do untangle my hair. So because my hair looks like this, it does not mean my hair is tangled. My hair is actually not tangled. My hair is very soft and it isn't tangled at all. I have frizzy hair. I have textured hair, right? Kinky, whatever you want to call my hair. Coils, curls, that has texture. So my hair does not look like yours. You could untangle your hair and it's straight, right? That's not the texture of my hair. And so this is my hair, and it actually is untangled. I detangle my hair all the time. So it's the texture of my hair. And so I hope that answers the question to anyone that thinks my hair is, I don't brush it, I don't comb it, or it's like detangled. I mean, it's tangled. My hair is not tangled. It's how it is. Yeah, so I hope that genuinely answers your question. I hope I was respectful of your question. And yeah. But guys, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A with me. I hope I answered all of your questions. If I did not answer a question that you asked, such as my teeth, my hair, my body, my workout, my routines, family related stuff, my trip to Ohio, all of that, I have videos that are going to be lined up, getting into all these topics. I have so many tips and tricks for you guys that I'm going to share with you, so just be patient on that. And yeah, guys, this was lovely. Hopefully we could do it again sometime. You guys can follow me on my socials and we can continue the conversations on those socials. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at _Elli Soul. That's _ELLISOUL. And you can find me on Snapchat at Elli_Soul. Thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. If this is your first time here, welcome. Subscribe to the channel because I have some fun things lined up. And if you guys want to be notified from when I drop those videos, make sure you click that notification bell so you could get a ping notification when your girl drop. I love my soulmates. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.